I got a better mic. Sucky, sucky now. Haha. Yeah. Yeah. Lucky, lucky, sucky. Mm. Lucky here. Sucky, sucky, baby, looky here. I ain't talking babe, but baby, looky here. I'm Kanoa Lee. Looky here. What I got for you is education. What I got for you is information. We ain't playing that. That black is whack. It's white power. WPX3. One more time. One more time. Y'all know I ain't a rapper. I'm just your humble chief. I'm your humble chief, your humble servant. I'm Kanoa Ali Azol, uh, Chief Zerpent Panther specifically. Kanoa Ali Azol, Kaizer 316 degrees to the Damadou Society, M Empire. I wanted to test out this mic, but I was doing a little bit of testing, and I finally think I got it good. Now, I came across this mic, just putting it out into the ether that I needed a mic, and I didn't even get no donations yet, but it's okay. The all put it together for me, and I got a decent mic. It's a really decent mic. Like it's like I got it for free too, so I was like, oh, score, I'm winning. So, anyways, if you want to help out, help out in whatever way you can. I know you see what's on your screen right here. There's multiple avenues for you to help out, but the best avenue that you could do for me right now is just simply subscribe, hit the bell, check for me, especially now that I got better equipment. I could really make a video every single day, and I could go on and on and on. And I'm just dropping gems of information and education. I'm letting it all just come right through me and just dive in deep. So I kind of just let it go on that. Just like how when what you do when you freestyle, you kind of just let it go. But I wanted to share my screen here with y'all so I could kind of get a feel, get a fresh feel. Now I'm right here, right next to a particular part in the build. I want to try to make sure y'all you know could be able to find me, know where I'm at and whatnot. Now I'm on the move. I keep on the move. I keep on the move, and if you can't read everything, that's because I don't always translate everything in English, as you can see. Like English isn't my first language, but that's okay, right? Y'all still rocking with me? Now I want to play a joint while we're getting into it now. My brother Naga and Butu Bay, he put together this little tune right here, so we're gonna play a couple minutes of it or so while I'm bringing up the points here. Silky, 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 looky here. Ooh, welcome back. It feels good to have a mic. It feels good to have a mic. Now, this is bow, 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 bow. Mm, mm. Shout out. And I wanted to come into that, and just simply give y'all my our collective builds. This coming straight out from I would say the production room of Naga and Botu Bay. And we appreciate the collective build. So check them out. Make sure y'all go and add, follow. He's dropping that 13 all day. So you know We'll ride with them until the wheels fall off. Shout out to my brother Hikma Ali in here. We're gonna keep it rolling. Now, I want to also extend greetings to Taharka Bey. I know it seems like we're picking on him a little bit, because he's I won't even say we're picking on him. I mean, he's the Grand Sheik of the Moor Science Tip of America, and me particularly, I feel responsible for the Moor Science Tip of America because of where I'm from. I was born in Detroit, Michigan, and now I'm still in the Midwest territory, so I'm in northern Washita, which means like my birthplace is like where Noble Drew Ali and all them come from. So I have blood ties to these dudes directly, and their temples are still strong there, and they still have a massive following. So I have a direct responsibility to make sure that that group in particular is doing what they're supposed to be doing, and that's not what I'm seeing, and I'm very disappointed. I'm very, it just is what it is. So I'm like, hey, if I'm disappointed in you, I gotta, get you together. Either get you together or get you out the way. So it's either way, So come on through the room in your dress. Yeah, Tahaka's in a dress, yo. That is too funny. Now what's funny is also Taharka Bey, right? Your dress ain't so different from a clan robe. You feel me? A clan robe, and they're both white. And so I'm like, if you're white, right, and Moors are white underneath the Naturalization Act, I know y'all heard of the Naturalization Act, right? So the Naturalization Act, which Ku Klux Klan members also go through. They go through a ritual, and then they go through a naturalization process. Okay, and that's when they become a white citizen by going under the free white person. Okay, and this is what grants them, I would say, citizenship, because even corporations are citizens. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but for example, Walmart, for example, is a citizen, it's a U.S. citizen. So y'all don't be getting it where you be like, corporations can't have so-called rights. They write rights for corporations all the time. A goddamn robot has rights. A robot has citizenship. I don't know if y'all ever seen that, right? But yeah, the citizen's a slave, so it's a property. It's private property, you know. So the Nationalization Act of 1790 specifically, so ultimately known as the Nationalization Act of 1790 reconstructed citizens to any alien being a free white person who had been in the U.S. Okay, so have been in the U.S. Any alien, so any foreigner, can act white underneath the Naturalization Act of 1790, and this is about race. It's specifically about race, and Moors are in it. Moors are named in free white person right here. I'm gonna show it to you right here. If you look in here, you'll see Moors, you'll see Moorish, and for all you Aryans out there, you so-called Nazis, white so-called whites, right? The pale whites who are not really white. This is gonna probably mess you up a little bit, but in free white persons, when you're going to these Klan rallies and stuff, I know the Klan is trying to resurge itself, and it's not gonna be able to do it without us. Literally. But it says here, it does not mean, it does not mean Caucasian race, Aryan race, or Indo-European race. Now, if you're Aryan and you hear that and you're like, oh, free white person doesn't mean Aryan, I'm telling you, if you're free white, you had to be enslaved. That's why the Moors are in here, because the Moors were enslaved at one point, and that's why a lot of those who are in the know, they're like, oh, we kind of did the so-called pale, what you call albions or albinoism. Check out what they're doing to albinos in Africa right now. Chopping their arms off, eating them and stuff. Doing some wicked, wild stuff to them. I'm gonna show you. Now Google, don't flag me. This is for informational purposes. So albino. Um, Let me see here. Albino in Africa. Hunted. Look at this. Being killed, hunted. Look, the first things that are coming up. Being killed and hunted. Look at this. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So this is common knowledge at this point. Okay? This is common knowledge at this point. Hunted for humans, African albinos live in fear. And it just is what it is. It just is what it is. Now, free white persons, right? This is about Moors. This is pertaining to Moors, and this is what gives Moors remedy, and why they've been progressing and thriving. And I'm gonna show you who the real Moors are and who's that been benefiting, because these Moors right here aren't nationalizing, or not. I wouldn't say not nationalizing anybody, but they're not naturalizing anybody in those temples, as far as I know. Okay, I haven't seen them doing any naturalization, and ain't nothing more white than the Ku Klux Klan. And the Ku Klux Klan, they do a naturalization process. Okay, and if y'all don't know that, do a little bit of research. But I wanted to show y'all these fezzes. These are the Shriners fezzes. So the Shriners are pale Moors. They are the real Moors, because black means pale. So blackamoors. If you said blackamoor, and you're talking about these guys. Look, El Bay is on his joint. Look, his says Morocco. His says Muslim. His says Islam. So I'm telling you, and even the Nazis wore a fez and tassel. Okay, and they have different versions of the Quran. I won't even say it's different version, but the Quran itself, the Holy Quran itself, is white. It is white. Prophet Muhammad is white. So you can't go to any religious so-called country and do any of the stuff that you're doing here. It just you couldn't do it. If you thought you could go over to like Morocco and say Muhammad was black, they'll kill you. It was punishable by death. You know, at one point. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So when you see the Israelites going down the street talking about Jesus was black and all this, that's blasphemy. You know, that's blasphemy. And just the whole, bringing Islamism into it, or Mohammedanism, and these dudes don't even follow that. They're just simply remade it and remastered it and revamped it and stuff like that. But they have not come back into the original fold of things. And I'm not saying that what Noble Drew Ali did was not revolutionary or evolutionary at the time period. But I'm saying it wasn't just Noble Drew Ali. It was a lot of those who have come together and got behind what Noble Drew Ali was talking about, and also what Prophet Muhammad brought to the table, and so forth and so on. And I need the people right now to get behind me, because I'm bringing truth, and so are you. Like, if you're under the sounds of WPX 3 right now, you are under the sounds of truth, and I need you to help me spread this truth. So let this be the end of part 1. If y'all want me to do a part 2 on this, where I dive a little bit deeper, I don't have a lot of time on here. I only have 15 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Part 1 with this new mic. Let me know how it sounds. Comment, like, subscribe, share, and until next time, white power.